We talked about source document while discussing the voucher. Source documents are in fact the support to the voucher. In a way, the bookkeeper, while preparing voucher, needs supporting documents or the source documents. These source documents are listed over here. For sales transaction, the source document is invoice. Remember this thing. Whenever there would be sales transaction, invoice is the supporting document, which is issued against sales of goods. Obviously, the seller would be issuing the invoice. And the same invoice, when it comes in the hands of buyer, become supporting document for purchases. For sales return, the supporting document is credit note, which is issued upon accepting the goods returned by the customer. And obviously, it would be issued by the seller who is receiving back the goods from customer, being faulty or because of any reason. Then purchase is return. Debit note is in fact the note which is prepared after receiving credit note. So this credit note, when comes in the hand of the buyer, is evidencing the purchase's return. Or if the buyer is initiating this purchase's return, the buyer will return goods to the supplier, the seller, along with this debit note. And this debit note is becoming a request to the seller for issuing this credit note, which will be issued to the buyer or the customer against returning goods. And when we are having cash receipts with us, cash memo or receipt is the supporting document or the source document for this transaction. For cash payment, the person who is making payment will be receiving the same cash memo or receipt. The person who is receiving will be issuing this cash memo, and the person who is making payment will be receiving this receipt. Lease rental, an agreement would be supporting this transaction. Rental for offices, rental for warehouse, etc. So for this, there is an agreement over there which support this transaction. For staff salaries, payroll, a sheet. It is in fact a sheet which is approved by the authority that the payroll or the staff salaries are correctly worked out. So this becomes source document for sales. For utility bills, metered bill, obviously you have this experience that for utility bill you receive an invoice from the supplier of those utilities, which is also known as invoice. So what is invoice? In fact, invoice is a document which is issued by the seller to the buyer. You have had this experience whenever you are buying something for your use, and especially credit buying. You are not making cash payment at the same time. The seller gives you an invoice. So that invoice gives you all the details that what has been sold by the seller, what is its price, what is the quantity, what is the total amount, and what is the amount of value-added tax or the sales tax. Even discounts are also mentioned on the invoice. And then finally, the net amount of the invoice is the amount for which you are obliged to pay. So invoice is a document which is issued by the seller to the buyer. Okay. Same piece of paper, invoice, same piece of paper would be having a copy in the hands of seller and one copy in the hands of buyer as a duplicate copy. In the hands of buyer, it would be supporting purchase transaction, and in the hands of seller, it would be supporting sales transaction. Okay. Next is credit note. Credit note is also prepared by the seller and given to the buyer. As I have told you earlier, that when the buyer, the customer, returns goods to the seller, he writes a debit note as a request to the seller that please accept these goods for any reason. Either those were excess or those were faulty or outdated or any reason. The buyer is sending back those goods to the seller along with a note. That note is known as debit note. And when the seller accepts those goods, it is a condition that seller, when accepts those goods, then the seller will issue a credit note. In fact, credit note is an evidence that the invoiced amount has been cancelled. Because earlier, when the seller sold goods to the buyer, the seller issued invoice, which in fact created a claim to receive this much money from the customer. And if the customer is sending back those goods as return, what does it mean? That customer will not pay cash against those goods which have been returned to the seller. And if the seller really accepts those goods, that okay, I accept these goods as returned, then it means the buyer should have an evidence that okay, the goods have been accepted and now I am not obliged to make payment against those goods which have been returned. So that evidence is credit note. I believe the concept is clear. The concept of debit note and credit note is this, what I have explained to you. So this is the format of credit note. Important tips that we have to remember in this module, that invoice, credit note and cash memo are prepared and issued by the seller. Okay. Whereas debit note is prepared by the buyer, it is issued at the time of returning goods to seller as a request to make adjustment in the account. Seller issues credit note in response to the goods returned or accepted.